A new experiment in GTA 5. Today we have 5 ramps, and each time the angle of the ramp becomes bigger and bigger. From the smallest to the most gigantic ramp! Be sure to watch until the end, like the video, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you. And today, where we'll see how far cars can fly across the entire GTA 5 map. But not in the usual way, but with the help of gigantic ramps. Because each time they get higher and higher. And for each ramp, I have a separate collection of cars. So make sure to watch the video till the end, leave a like and subscribe to my channel to find out which car will make it all the way to the finish. Because today, our collection includes bikes and mini cars. Unusual meme cars. I don't even know what to call this because it's a box. Just a regular box, a cardboard box. Yeah, that's right. Of course, there are also incredible supercars, rugged off-roaders, massive monster trucks, and even the most overpowered cars in all of GTA 5. So, I strongly suggest we don't waste any more time and start our experiment right now. And as for you, go ahead and write down in the comments section right now which specific ramp you think will be the ultimate winner today. Because the ramp that successfully gets the most cars to the finish line will be crowned the winner. And this is the first ramp and a regular BMX bike. Let's see what it's capable of. Let's see what it can do. By the way, you can glide on a BMX, so we're taking the maximum acceleration on a 10-degree ramp. Let's go. Maximum acceleration is 170 kilometers per hour, 180 on the BMX. That's insanely fast, but unfortunately, we couldn't glide all the way to the finish because the ramp is honestly just way too low. So the farthest we can possibly make it is 300 meters. By the way, once the car leaves the ramp, I don't press the gas or the brake, it just rolls, keeps going. Yeah, it goes somewhere and then stops there. And I think that's it. We stop right here. 320 meters. We didn't even make it halfway. Alright, let's move on to the next one, and this thing is literally a box on wheels. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna turn out. It's just a basic regular ramp car box. I wonder if it can launch. The SUV can do it. This is actually really cool. Alright, let's go for maximum acceleration. A 10-degree ramp and acceleration up to 320 kilometers per hour. I wonder how far we can fly. 400! Okay, we're going in reverse and stopping. Hey, where are you going back? No need to go back. Alright, fine. 410 meters. That's better, but still not to the finish. We still haven't made it yet. Now this looks a bit more interesting. A real BMW i8. And look, with such awesome tuning, this is actually pretty cool. The wheels are just gorgeous. It's an electric car, though it's quite old already. I think it's not being produced anymore. But it's an electric car, which means it should be really fast. So the top speed is 350 kilometers per hour. Okay, we're flying. And so far, everything seems perfect. 400. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The most important thing is that it doesn't slow down, because I can already see the finish line. Come on, come on. Yeah, I think we're doing it perfectly. Woohoo-hoo. By the way, I wasn't pressing the gas. So, we just coasted and rolled right up to the finish line. In an electric car. I really like that, honestly. The first car from the first collection is already at the finish line. Let's go test the next one. Now we're moving on to SUVs. Honestly, I don't know if we'll be able to make it to the finish line because SUVs are usually not that fast. Whoa, but look what it can do. There we go. It goes over the car ramp perfectly. Alright, jokes aside, we're going for maximum acceleration. Honestly, I think the top speed isn't that fast. But yeah, it's about 300 kilometers per hour. We're speeding up and, well, I don't think we'll make it to the finish line. It's really heavy because it's an SUV. It's got a wide variety of different safety cages, extra spare wheels, and we land precisely at 510 meters. And that is everything. We can't go any further. It just stopped, that's all. 510 is the max, exactly half. And the final car in this collection is the Ramp 360 with a turbo booster. By the way, there's just one question. How do you even get in here? There don't seem to be any doors. Do you go through this window or what? Alright. Oh, thanks. That's much better. Perfect. Okay, maximum acceleration. Right now, we're gonna try to fly across the entire map in the ramp car. Now this I really like. Okay, turbo boost is allowed. No one said you couldn't use it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! There. Now that's what I like. Now that's what I like. From below, of course, it's not really a ramp car. But from above, it looks really cool. And from below, it's just emptiness, really. Come on, come on, come on. Keep rolling, please. No, it's slowing down. What? What? Honestly, I don't know if we can count this or not because there's literally, well, 2 meters left here. Honestly, I'm stunned. I don't know what to say. Guys, write in the comments. Can we count this ramp car that it made it to the finish or not? Because honestly, I find it hard to answer. It was really close and it seemed to fly across the whole map exactly 1,000 meters, but at the same time, it didn't quite make it to the finish. So, you decide in the comments and I will definitely read every comment and together we'll decide whether this car made it or not. Meanwhile, we're moving on to a ramp that's a bit higher, exactly 15 degrees. That's 5 degrees higher. Let's see what these cars are capable of. It seems like only about 5 degrees, just a tiny bit higher, but look at that, they're different. So this ramp is kind of small and this one is already huge. The biggest one, well, almost the biggest. The biggest is 90 degrees. We'll definitely get to that one. So here's what I wanted to say. 15 degrees, it seems like the difference isn't that big, but I think the coolest ramps are either 15 or 30 degrees. This blue one, the next one, we'll definitely check that out too. But for now, we're currently flying at an altitude of 200 meters. Well, as expected. The thing is, the first cars are really weak. This is a go-kart, just a regular go-kart, yeah. And by the way, it actually flies even less than the Baymix on the previous ramp. But this one is already better. This is a real Ferrari, and I actually really like it. The car should be really fast. So we're going to get up to maximum speed, and on the count of 3, start testing this second car. Let's go. The ramp is at 15 degrees. I'm sure we've got every chance. 330 kilometers per hour. Come on, the car is flying perfectly, almost perfectly. Come on, come on, come on, let's go, that's it. 500 meters, now it's already 600 meters. And unfortunately, we don't make it to the finish line. At most 700, not even up to 700 meters. We don't make it. And we park our Ferrari right here. Whoa, cars from the future have arrived. Now this I really like. If it also has turbo boosters or some kind of superpowers, that would be really cool. Wow, just look at that. It can actually jump high. It doesn't really have a built-in turbo booster, but it can still jump. Naturally. That's definitely a plus. Okay, we pick up maximum speed and let's go. At the very last moment, we use the jump. Let's go and jump. Woohoo! And let's toss in a couple of flips too. Is it just me? Or even with the jump, we still won't be able to reach the finish? I think that was actually a bit of a setback. The car just lands like a rock and at best it flies about 500 meters. That is it. Absolutely no more than that. Whoa, just look at this huge, incredible beast. Now that is a real, authentic G-Wagon. A monster truck. I've never seen one like this, but it looks really cool. I mean, compared to the Ferrari, look how big it is. It's just incredible. Let's go, full acceleration! Also, honestly, I don't know, monster trucks are really heavy too. Even though it's a G-Wagon. 260 kilometers per hour. And I think it'll stop just as quickly because it's, well, really heavy. And yeah, seriously, the first car covers just as much distance as the G-Wagon. Alright, the G-Wagon goes 20 meters further. Okay, you convinced me the G-Wagon actually won. But honestly, it really upsets me because we're left with only one car on the green ramp. And so far, just for the record, not a single car has reached the finish line. I think we need to fix this right away. I suggest we go for maximum acceleration, and you right now smash that like button so this Ferrari can make it to the finish. Let's go! Woohoo! Perfect! Wait, no, stop. Brake, brake. Emergency brake. Parachute deploy! We overshot it. Yeah. The Ferrari turned out to be too cool, but hey, it's a Ferrari, guys. It's a Ferrari, and it 100% makes it to the finish line. So on the green ramp, we have one car. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum. The ramp doubles in size. 30 degrees and a new blue collection of cars. Starting with this kind of bike from the future. It really looks super cool, and most importantly, it's very fast. How fast will it actually be? Let's go check it out right now. By the way, it can glide. And right now, by the way, the glide should turn out just perfect. So we take... Oh no, the glide just breaks. Seriously? Yeah, look, the glide breaks, so it doesn't even let me glide. That's really disappointing. I thought we'd reach the finish line in no time at all. But unfortunately, no. 700 meters is the maximum distance we can go on this bike. Wait, hold on. Is this for real right now? Or did someone just put a car made of cardboard here? And it's not just any car, it's a sports car. See, it's got a spoiler and even a ramp. Yeah, a real sports car made out of cardboard. Nice. perfect. I don't know how well it'll handle the challenge, but whatever. Let's give it a try. Let's get up to maximum speed and 300 kilometers per hour, but you can't even feel it because it's made of cardboard. It's way too light and... Alright, we're landing. 300 meters is the max. It just fell. It didn't even roll. See, guys, that is exactly what these cardboard cars are like. Well, well, well. Here is a strong contender for victory, simply because it is a 911. Porsche Turbo S. And not just any car, but one with really cool tuning. It looks really tough. These extensions cost... This means only one thing, that right now we must fly to the finish line 100% at 330 kilometers per hour. And something tells me that we are not going to make it. Seriously, that looks like 600 meters at most. And then, we are somehow expected to land perfectly on top of a car from the future and keep on going. Okay, so far, this is the best car from the Blue Collection. It flies almost 800 meters, 750, I would say, and that's where it stops, but I'm sure the next cars from the Blue Collection will definitely make it to the finish line. But we only have 2 cars left from the Blue Collection. One monster truck and one cheater pixel car. So, what do I suggest right now? Let's get maximum acceleration and of course start. Yeah, the monster truck is so-so. I think we'll just go and drive right over the car now. There we go, just like that. Perfect. Okay, and let's get up to maximum speed. Whoa, wait, it's too powerful. Okay, one more time. Let's get up to maximum speed. In reverse, of course, it's not as powerful. Okay, let's go, come on. It should make it to the finish line. It's super sharp and fast, but at the same time, it's heavy. Yeah, let's not forget that monster trucks are really heavy, and seriously, 300 meters. This is the worst car today! That's really disappointing. I thought we'd make it to the finish line. And now, the final cheap pixel car. It really looks very cool. And I'm sure it's really fast, a supercar. We're about to overshoot the finish line again. Are you serious? No, wait, stop. Why don't such fast cars have an emergency brake? We're really about to overshoot the finish line again. Or wait, perfect. We're landing right on the finish line, right? Let's see. 1, 2, bam. Well, almost. And we're falling down. But at least we hit the finish 100%. So, it turns out this is the only car from the Blue Collection that flew across the whole map and made it to the finish. And welcome to the 4th ramp. Exactly 40 degrees. By the way, the score is still exactly 1 to 1 to 1. On the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd ramps, there's exactly 1 car each. We're taking the first bike and heading out to test a real bike with suction cups. Yeah, instead of tires, it actually has real suction cups. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus, but I think it's a minus. Because we're just gonna stick and not even fly anywhere. Although, oh, it's really fast. I actually really like that. Can you iron with it? Well, no, it doesn't iron. It just stands still, that's it. I can't even control it at all. This is the strangest bike I've ever seen. But okay, it drives pretty well. But I think it still won't make it to the finish line. Yeah, look, just perfect. It's the same as the blue ramp. There's almost no difference. Ow! Okay, meme cars, I mean, I get it. But I think today there are just too many meme cars. Some are made of cardboard, some of wood. What even is this? It honestly looks really funny. Well, alright, all we absolutely need to do is get as much speed as possible. And try to see just how far we can actually go. I'd even say to fly as far as we can. Because we definitely won't be able to drive all the way. The main thing is that this microwave doesn't fall apart when it lands because it doesn't look very reliable. Let's see. Oh. Well, it's pretty soft, alright? Pretty soft, and are we really gonna go even farther than the bike? Seriously? Well, yeah, it's literally 2 meters farther, but this box turned out to be cooler than the bike. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But this is a real Bugatti. And not just any Bugatti, but a Bugatti. A ramp car with a turbo booster. Can you even imagine something like that? I'm surprised, to say the least. Okay. The booster isn't working. This is a setup or something. Wait, I really can't accelerate? Okay, it's a trick. Deceptive maneuver, so the car is not as good as it seemed. Although, stop. Even without a turbo booster, we fly to the finish line. Seriously? This is tough. This is really tough. And this is the first car in the purple collection. Or maybe you should check out the pink collection because this next monster truck is a giant pink poodle. It really looks incredibly powerful and very stylish. Seriously. The most stylish car today. And it's actually pretty fast too. But you and I already know that our monster trucks are very heavy, and I think this is going to be the worst result so far today right now. We won't even make it 200 meters. Yeah, perfect parking right on its side. 180 meters. That's it, there's nowhere else to go. And of course, the final cheater car. Here it is. Whoa, it looks really cool. Did you see how the doors open? This is definitely a car from the future. Let's go! Let's not talk too much right away. Let's hit maximum acceleration, 500 kilometers per hour. I think that's more than enough. We'll make it to the finish with 100%. The most important thing is to land perfectly straight. Okay, let's control the flight. 5 minutes. Flight is normal. Perfect. I see the finish line. Come on, the main thing is for the car to bounce and keep going. Come on. No gas or brakes. Just steer. Just steer. Perfect. 2 cars in the pink collection. I honestly really like this particular one. So far, this is the undisputed absolute winner of the group. And now we're heading straight to the red ramp at a sharp 90-degree angle. Starting right off with the 3-wheeled bike. Okay, well, I'm almost like a real Ghost Rider. Okay, I really hope this massive ramp doesn't just launch us straight up into the air because seriously, that would be bad. It's 90 degrees, so it's pointing completely upward. And basically, the cars, yeah, they're going to fly more in height. Not in length, but in height. And that is definitely a huge downside to consider, but even so, the first bike flies 300, 20, 40, come on, 50, 60, and, well, it almost reaches 400 meters. It finally lands at 350. Not a bad result, but I think we can do better, because we have real supercars in our collection. And I'm sure something tells me that these cars are 100% going to make it to the finish line. Okay, let's go, full acceleration, and we're off. What is this car capable of? Aston Martin, let's fly. Again, we're flying really high, but not far in length. At best, we're going to make it 500 meters, and that's it. Even though this car is super fast, and on the previous ramp, it would have definitely made it to the finish line. 1,000,000%, but here, 400 meters, seriously. Well, that's just ridiculous. Wow, guys, like the video if you know this car. It's just legendary. I feel like you don't even need to say anything about this car. Everyone who knows it will definitely smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for such a rare classic. This is honestly really intense. Okay, let's go. 500 kilometers per hour. Now that's not bad at all. It just takes off like a rocket. But again, just like a rocket, straight up. You see, now you can already see the surface of the ground. It's kind of distinctly curved. But again, we land right in the very center of the area, because this is a 90-degree ramp, and it's gonna be really tough to make it to the finish on it, because it just launches these cars straight up into the air. And unfortunately, 620 meters is the absolute maximum height so far. Well, now we only have 2 cars left in the lineup. There's the massive monster truck, which... golf cart. That's really funny. And the ramp car. Let's see if we can do it like this. There we go. Perfect. Just perfect. All right. Full acceleration. Let's go. By the way, the golf cart is really fast, but it's very heavy. I think this will once again be one of the absolute worst results we have seen. Yeah, look. Even so, that bright red ramp consistently launches the cars extremely high into the air. And we don't need that. We need distance, something in between. So it turns out the purple ramp was probably the best one. Although, who knows? We still have 1 car left. Maybe it'll make it to the finish line, because this is a ramp car. A real one. Yeah, and not just any ramp car, but one with turbo boosters. Which, by the way, actually work. On the previous ramp, they didn't work. Here, I hope they do. Well, whoa! Yes, they're working. Great. Let's go. Maximum acceleration, and most importantly, you need to know what the turbo booster is all about. We're taking off, and right now we're activating our boost, sending the car straight to the finish line. So we're high up, and maybe, just maybe, we'll make it to the finish line right now. Lame acceleration, though. You can't activate it a second time. 700 meters. And please. I wonder, would it really be fair if I did it? I feel like it wouldn't be all that fair, and... still, this car doesn't make it to the finish line. It only goes 700 meters. So today, the ultimate victory belongs to the vibrant purple and pink ramp, G, at a steep 40 degrees. Everyone else got 1 car each, and the first ramp got 1.5 cars. Most importantly, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss awesome new videos just like this one. Well, as always, it was me with you. your favorite little penguin. See you again. Bye bye.